Hello, Aquarius. We are going to get a reading for the flower blood supermoon slash lunar eclipse. So depending on where you are in the world, it will depend on when you see this moon. For us here in Michigan, in the southwest part of Michigan, we're going into the Sagittarius today. The sign of Sagittarius at, actually we're already there. It's noon, so at about 11:50 it went into Sagittarius. And the full moon itself is going to start at around 4:15 a.m. for us. If any of you are interested in watching it, Aquarius. So the blood moon is when so the lunar eclipse slash blood moon is happening because the earth, the sun, and the moon are all in alignment, which creates that reddish hue across the moon, which makes it a blood moon. And we are also experiencing a super moon because we're closer to it. And the flower moon is the May moon, the May full moon. So, for any of you that are curious about moonology. Oh my goodness, I'm just throwing everything all around. Okay. Alright. So some of you decided to drop some some projects that you were working on. It denied you a new beginning. So some of you may know that, although the High Priestess is here. So some of you may not know that. By dropping things that you were putting into order, you blocked yourself from an Ace of Wands. Okay. For some of you, that could have been someone blocking your creativity. Could have been multiple people. You could have been having to argue with people about the growth of your projects or what you were harvesting from them. Or this could be struggling to keep it going. Yeah. I feel like you thought it was balanced, but other people did not have the follow or have the same opinions here about that. I do feel like you walked away from things emotionally after being denied yeah, I feel like you were denied the ability to move something forward here. Now, whether that be a project at work or if you were looking into buying a new home and there was other things that blocked you, like maybe your husband didn't like the house, or maybe you have an older child that was advising you not to buy it. Maybe there was just too much wrong with it. Like maybe they were things that you could have fixed, but maybe the price of the house was still way too high. Way too high. You could have been arguing with people about that. I do feel like the realtor, you got a Page of Pentacles reversed with a High Priestess. If this is about the realtor, I feel like the realtor withheld information from you about the pricing of the house. I know the market is slow right now. Perhaps this realtor did not tell you that they were willing to do a price drop for the right buyer. That is definitely coming in here. Regardless, I definitely feel like you have let this go at this point. What's with the Justice? What's with Justice, Spirit? The Fool. Yeah. You did not take the leap of faith. You did not feel things were balanced or fair enough for you to take the leap of faith. And you did not get a message about your money. Maybe the buyer didn't even respond to your bid, perhaps. You walked away from it. Emotionally, you walked away from it. I feel like you were ready to creatively invest in it, but you didn't. This could be, so let's look at this from a job point. Like maybe you applied for a job, but somebody told you you did not have the ability to do the job. So maybe you were trying to push for the advancement and it caused a lot of rifts with the position you have now. But you didn't apply for it. No. I don't think so. Maybe you, yeah. Nine of Swords. You thought about it a lot. You lost some sleep over it. But you're over it now. You're over it. That's beautiful. Good job, Aqua. You're over it. Tower. Okay, you're gonna get a surprise. What a surprise about what? What's the Tower, Spirit? Oh, what's the uprooting, the upheaval here? What is this surprise? You're gonna get the truth about somebody the truth from someone that hid it from you before. This could be somebody that stays home a lot or somebody that don't say a whole lot. They could have long hair. Be patient. Be patient. This person could be a Taurus. This person could be Aries, Leo, fellow Sagittarius, or Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Um, Definitely feeling Aries energy hard. I feel like this Queen of Wands is going to have to find some balance before they tell you the truth about something. So that could be the realtor coming forth with the, okay, well, we could have that property if you offer 5,000 more. Or maybe the truth come down to the job is, oh, well, you can't have that position because we're waiting on somebody else to finish training to do that job because they're better fitted for it. Like, it could be a harsh truth that's coming, just kind of a heads up. Could be a very emotionless, very, like a hard no, okay? And you may be being told why. That may be what throws you off balance. Like, you may just have patience. Like, maybe you're just being patient for this other person to fuck it up. Maybe you know this other person is not capable of doing it. Okay, let's dig. What's the Knight of Swords? Knight of Swords. Spirit, Knight of Swords. What was this argument about? Sleeping on them. Maybe some of you are late to work often. Maybe some of you miss work because you're not getting enough sleep. Or maybe some of you are falling asleep at work. That could be an issue here. This person's name could be Crystal. I feel like this person was very mean. Like, they were just very curt, very, no, game over, stop trying. They're not greenlighting you. You may have tried crystal magic on this person and it didn't work. Or maybe you were manifesting on your crystals and it didn't work out. What's Ace of Swords? I feel like it's bad timing. Yeah. Come here. I feel like at this point you have a very, very much so I don't give a shit attitude about it anymore. Like, you're in a no fucks given. You're trying to break generational ties to this. Like, maybe you weren't given the position just because you're a girl. You know what I mean? Like, maybe this is a male position and they didn't give it to you because you're a girl. Which is totally discriminatory, but, you know. That's how the world works sometimes. Sometimes it has to be a man. Sometimes it's got to be a woman. Sometimes it has to be a certain race or a certain gender. Or sometimes people are just not big fans of you and it projects. If you start seeing the number 777, you might need to help someone else. I do feel like you need to embrace the gifts that you have. Specifically if you have occult abilities, because you got crystals upside down here. Maybe some of you need to look into crystal magic. Maybe some of you guys aren't aware of it. Okay, Two of Pentacles. Let's do Two of Pentacles. That's a lot. You have blocked creativity until this complete. Until the cycle is complete, until you find an ending to equal a new beginning, you're just gonna keep getting lessons. It may not come in the form of communication. Like, I think you're being optimistic. I think you're. I do feel like you need to play more. Yeah. If you have artistic abilities, you need to perhaps absorb in those a little bit, like internalize perhaps, because you do have the Hermit here as well. Maybe you need to follow your intuition and focus on something artistic for a while. Less on communication and more on artistic. What's the Ace of Wands, Spirit? What's the Ace of Wands? I want to know. What do we give up? Communication. Yeah. We gave up on trying to put things out there, on trying to hustle and make things happen. We gave up on trying to get it out the mud. Oh, Aqua. You gotta complete one cycle to begin another, okay? You gotta stop keeping shit low-key. You want it, go get it. Time to put on your go-getter boots here. Don't let other people stand in your way. Who cares if you're just like waiting your turn in line for a higher up position? This is redonkulous right now. Like, if you're waiting on a new position that they're not going to give you because of discrimination, that's redonkulous. You shouldn't wait, period. And I know that's coming from a fire sign and it sounds outrageous to you guys sometimes, but I'm telling you now, like, most things in life are very, let's just put it this way, very few things in life are worth the wait. Okay? You're capable of getting out there and doing it and getting it done faster or getting it done in a different form, but getting it done nonetheless. As long as it's productive and it comes with the same quality, I don't see why that matters. Work smarter, not harder, okay? Smarter, not harder. Okay. I was going to say, let's get some advice from the runes, but we're just throwing stuff at me. Okay. So we got Ingwar and Word. Male fertility, gestation, internal growth, common virtues, common sense, simple strengths, family, love, caring, human warmth, the home. Okay? Ingwas. Or Ingwar, depending on which one you look, which elder Futhark or regular Futhark you read. Interconnectedness of past, present, and future. Okay? So your sense of family and your sense of love, sense of home, your internal growth, your virtues, your moral code, all of that comes from your past, present, and future. Okay? Past, present, and future. You need to link past, present, and future so that you can understand, so that you can grow, and to find your strength. They're always interconnected. So maybe we need to look a little bit in our past to figure out where our strengths came from. Realize who cared for us and who didn't, and realize that who at this point is really in your corner, okay? Who really is your family and who is not? Are they advising you to the best of their ability? Or are they being jealous and hateful? Don't swing into that fear-based thinking mode at this point. I mean, I don't feel like you have a crouching tiger, hidden dragon waiting to attack you, okay? But at this point, I do feel like there's some snakes in the grass. I feel like somebody's got some jaded eyes here. Okay? Watch that energy. If you believe and you know that you're capable of working it and doing it, then do it. Do it. Simple as that, Aqua. Do it. Alright, that is what I have for y'all. I appreciate your love and your light, and I wish y'all peace and prosperity.